Hello family, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm finally bringing the tutorial for this year's African threading / hair trimming. I typically start off the year threading and trimming my hair, and then I let it grow out for the rest of the year without any more trims. That means I trim my hair just once a year, and that does it for me. So I trim my hair in January. This video is a little late because I'm posting this in February, but it doesn't matter. Here you can see me unwrapping some Brazilian wool. I had gray colored Brazilian wool. I didn't have any black, so I used Brazilian wool or thread to thread my hair before I trim. So today I'm going to be using Brazilian wool. This is what Brazilian wool looks like. It comes in clusters, so I just picked about 4 pieces of it. Looks like thread, really, so I just picked like 4 pieces of it to use per section. I'm going to explain the benefits of using Brazilian wool to thread your hair, but first you can see that I had already finished the first section. I forgot to turn my camera on, guys. Every creator's worst nightmare. So I forgot to turn my camera on. I usually really love to capture the first section to show you guys how to start off, especially at the back, but I didn't do that here. So this is how long my hair is, guys. I'm impressed. Let's move on. So you can see what the section looks like after threading. I'm going to go ahead and pick out another section and proceed to show you guys the process. Now, the reason I'm threading my hair straight from the braids is because it made it easier for me. As you can see, I didn't have to part my hair all over again from scratch. I simply worked on some old braids, so I just took down the braids one by one, and then I proceeded to apply a little whipped shea butter, and then I proceeded to thread. So you don't need to do anything before you start threading your hair. If your hair is well moisturized, just comb it out and start threading. Threading is a very effective procedure for stretching your hair. It's very popular here in Africa, and it's also a very effective procedure for growing your hair if you leave the threaded sections long enough. So it helps to grow hair. It also is very effective when it comes to stretching your hair. If you thread your hair, you don't need to go ahead and blow dry. You may need to use a flat iron to get that really silky straight effect if that's what you want. But once you thread like this, you wouldn't need to blow dry after. So here I'm simply combing out the section, and afterwards I go ahead to grab the section really well. You want to make sure that the way that you grab your section is centralized, so that once you start threading, it doesn't fall to one side or to the other, but the threading falls right in the middle of the section. So I said I used 4 pieces of the Brazilian wool per section. I'm simply trying to grab my hair very well, as I just explained. And then I'll go ahead and place my Brazilian wool at my root. You can see that I left some space with the Brazilian wool. I didn't place the tips of the wool at the base of my scalp, and this is so that if peradventure as you're threading, the Brazilian wool just keeps dragging out of your grasp, it won't drag straight out of your hair. And then I went ahead to thread my hair all the way to the end. As I'm threading, I'm combing out the hair as I reach the end, just to avoid any knots, to avoid any clusters, and to give me a really smooth finish. Afterwards, I go ahead and knot the section, and this is what it looks like. And I went ahead to move to another location and proceed to finish up the rest of my hair. And I'm finally done. This is what the entire head of hair looks like. So I'm just showing you guys, the threading wasn't really smooth, but it is going to get the job done. So after I was done threading, I simply packed everything to the back of my head in a ponytail. My hair is long enough for that. If your hair is not long enough for that, you have to figure out a way to wrap it in a way that you'll be comfortable sleeping in, especially sleeping in. Also, I want to point out that when you're threading your hair, try to make sure that your threading is not painful. Comfort is key. You want to be sure that you're able to carry your hair for however long you feel you want to carry for. For mine, I carried this for less than 15 hours, so about 6 hours. I took it down in the middle of the night because I needed to finish my video. But yeah, you can see me do the ponytail, and then I cut off the excess Brazilian wool, and this is what the ponytail looked like. So here I'm simply trying to straighten it out. Guys, I think my hair is quite long-ish, but I'm trying to straighten out the ponytail, and yep, this is what the entire thing looked like. And now it's time to take down. So to take it down, I simply unravel the Brazilian wool. The takedown is really easy. All you have to do is cut off the ends of the Brazilian wool that's off your hair, but be sure you're not cutting off your hair in the process. After you're done with that, simply comb out the section. And now for the trim part, simply comb out the section and then trim off whatever you feel you need to trim off. I just did the bare minimum. I took out just a minimal quantity of hair, and then I twisted up each section. So I did that for all of my hair, and this is what it was looking like by the time that I was done. As you can see, my hair is stretched as if it was blow dried, and that's the advantage of using Brazilian wool. You get the same effect when you use baby wool, and even when you use rubber thread, which is popular here in Africa. So here I'm simply combing out my hair, and guys, I don't wear my hair out like this because if you say a single word, shrinkage will come and take away everything. So I simply combed out my hair, and then I did a little bit of hair appreciation because why not? Look at how full my hair is looking. So I took off the dead ends, I took off some knots. I know I didn't do a perfect job at the trimming. Well, I also didn't do a length check, let me point that out. So I just did very minimal trimming, and then I was satisfied with that. If I need to trim again in the middle of the year, I will definitely do that and let you guys know. So, and you guys, I did my go-to protective style. I simply braided my hair into 2 pigtails, and that was about it. That does the job for me until it's time to style my hair or wash my hair again. So that's about it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. If you're interested in learning more about African threading, I have quite a bunch of African threading tutorials here on YouTube. So simply type in African threading in YouTube search and go ahead and add my name. So maybe African threading if you're ban, and then you will see some of the other videos that I have done. This is what my hair looked like at the end of the day. I simply tied off my ends to protect them, and then I was done. Yep, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new to the channel, kindly hit that subscribe button, and if you're an old subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. Everybody go ahead and give this video a thumbs up to help with the engagement, to help more people who need to see this video see it. Check out this new nail set that I did. It came out really cute. I liked it, and yep, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.